How often do we think about happiness as something huge, like winning the lottery or landing a dream job? But what if the real secret to happiness is much smaller, quieter, and already all around us?
That's such an interesting way to frame it. It's true, we're so conditioned to think happiness has to be this big life changing event.
Exactly. But today, we're talking about how the small, everyday moments, the ones we often overlook, might actually hold the key to a happier life.
I love this topic already. So, where do we even start with something like this?
Let's start with what we mean by small things. These are the little moments that might seem insignificant at first glance, like the smell of fresh coffee in the morning or the way sunlight streams through your window.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. For me, it's something like hearing my favorite song unexpectedly, or even just the sound of rain when I'm cozy inside.
Yes, those are perfect examples. And the thing is, these moments are everywhere, but we're often too busy or distracted to notice them.
That's so true. It feels like we're always chasing after the next big thing, whether it's a promotion, a new car, or some kind of milestone.
Right? And while those big moments are great, they're rare. Life is mostly made up of the small, everyday stuff. If we can learn to find joy in those, we're setting ourselves up for a much more fulfilling life.
So, what are some of the small things that bring you joy on a regular basis?
Oh, so many things, like the first sip of coffee in the morning, or the way the air smells after it rains. Even something as simple as crossing a small task off my to-do list can feel really satisfying.
I love that. For me, it's things like a quiet moment with a book, or the way sunlight feels on my face when I'm outside.
It's amazing how those little things can have such a big impact, isn't it?
Absolutely, and I think it's worth pointing out that these moments don't just happen in isolation. They're often tied to how we interact with other people too.
Oh, for sure. Small actions between people can be incredibly powerful. A simple thank you or how are you can completely change someone's day.
It's funny how something so small can have such a ripple effect.
Exactly. And the best part is these small actions don't take much effort. They're easy to do, but they can mean the world to someone else.
So, why do you think people often overlook these small joys? And
I think a lot of it has to do with how busy we are. People are constantly juggling work, personal goals, and all the stress that comes with modern life.
yeah, it's like we're always looking ahead to the next thing, and we forget to enjoy what's right in front of us.
Exactly. And then there's the whole comparison trap, constantly looking at what others have and feeling like we're falling short. It's exhausting, and it makes it so easy to miss the good things we already have.
That's such a good point. It's like we're physically present, but mentally we're somewhere else entirely.
And that's such a shame, because there's so much beauty in the present moment if we just take the time to notice it.
So, how do we start noticing these small joys more?
I think it starts with slowing down. Spend less time on your phone and more time just being present. Notice the little details around you, like the way sunlight filters through the trees or the sound of laughter in the background.
That's such good advice, and I think reflecting on your day can help too. Like before you go to bed, think about one good thing that happened, no matter how small it was.
Exactly, it's such a simple habit, but it can make a big difference over time.
Do you have a personal example of a small moment that brought you joy?
Oh, absolutely. I remember one evening, after a particularly tiring day, I decided to take a walk. The sky was this beautiful mix of orange and pink, and for a few minutes, I just stood there watching the sunset. It was such a simple moment, but it brought me so much peace.
That sounds incredible. It's amazing how something as ordinary as a sunset can feel so extraordinary when you really take the time to appreciate it.
Exactly. And it's those kinds of moments that remind me why it's so important to slow down and pay attention.
What about relationships? Are there small things we can do to make those stronger?
Definitely. Small gestures like sending a quick message to check on someone, remembering their birthday, or even just listening to them without distractions can go a long way.
It's funny how it's often the little things that show people we care.
Absolutely. Big gestures are great, but it's the small, consistent actions that really build trust and connection over time.
So, what's the takeaway here?
I think it's this. Don't wait for big moments to feel happy. Life is already full of small joys. We just need to notice and appreciate them.
Well said, and I think that's a perfect note to end on.
Agreed. Here's to finding joy in the little things.